The Bills have finished up their minicamp. James Cook was a show, not a no-show, as Adam Schefter had suggested. Let's start there. James Cook coming to minicamp.
James Cook really was the storyline the last couple months for the Bills. When you have such a really good roster, a great quarterback, a team that's been all the way to the AFC Championship game again. Off the field, though, really it came down to, would James Cook be one of these guys to get extended? And you heard his camp, or at least saw some stuff on social media, $15 million floated around per year. His brother's even tweeting $20 million. And really, the Bills were never going to approach that number, I think. And it got to a point where, like, all right, we're going to move on to these other guys. We're going to lock them up. So the question was, would he show up for mandatory minicamp? He did. And as you said, there were a lot of maybe rumblings he wouldn't show up. Or would he show up and hold in, not do anything? He showed up. He did everything. So now the next question is, does he show up on time for training camp? Is there something going on behind the scenes? How does that look? The expectation is he'll be at camp. He kind of indicated he would be there, but he did leave the door open a little bit of, showing up and maybe seeing how things happen when he gets there. This certainly could get ugly, but I think it's kind of shown that it won't at this point. And look, at the end of the year, the Bills have a transition tag and a franchise tag. And if they really want to, they can pull those levers. But I think he probably plays in the final year of his deal because he kind of has no other option. I think this is this kind of situation here where it's not that the Bills don't want to sign James Cook. They do. They just disagree on what his value is. Really, that's what that comes down to. In the meantime, you're under contract for a year. And for James Cook and what he said when he showed up to minicamp, hey, I'm here. I'm a leader on this team. I want to win. I think that showed me a lot. Spoke well of him saying, I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do while under contract, even if I'm not happy with what I'm making.